Okay, for this lesson, we are not going to be using our red book today. We are going to start learning a new song, a real song that's not in the book. So we're going to start by reviewing the scale that we're going to use for this song. So this song is called Power Rock. If you haven't heard it, I'll make sure you get to hear it before this lesson is over. But the first thing we're going to do is review our minor scale. So depending on what instrument you play, that will tell you what your minor scale is. So if you're playing bells, flute, or trombone, you are playing your C minor scale. So C, D, E flat, F, and G. If you are playing clarinet or trumpet, you are playing a D minor scale. So figure out which one you are, and that's the one you're going to read. Once you get to the highest note, you go backwards. Notice that, of course, there is one more note on your cheat sheet, right? One more note lower. We don't play that when we are playing our minor scale. So some people got a little confused. They thought minor scale just means 5 notes. No, minor scale is the scale that sounds kind of sad. So that's what we're going to do. And for our minor scale today, I'm putting my metronome on quarter note equals 120, so a little bit faster than we've done it before. So let's have a listen to that. Okay, and we're going to do 1 half note on each of these letters, forwards and backwards. So that means your foot's tapping kind of fast, right? Okay, then we would go da, 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 da. Maybe you can even do it in one breath. I don't know. Let's check it out. Remember, a half note is 2 clicks. 2 clicks of the metronome for a half note. All right, so let's try it. 1 half note for each note of your minor scale. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Cool, let's try that again. Same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Cool, let's change it. 2 quarter notes. Ta, 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 ta. You're going to have to do this in one breath because you can't go. You'll like pass out in the middle of the scale, okay? So 2 quarter notes, that means 2 clicks. Ta, 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 all the way to your highest note and backwards. Let's try that. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. One more time, if you're using your air to play an instrument, aka not the bells, you need to make sure you're using the tip of your tongue to start and stop the air for every note. Let's try it one more time. 2 each. 2 quarter notes each. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready, go. Okay, so this is going to be the speed that you record your scale at this week. And we are now ready to check out our first new song, our first real song. Okay, we are finally ready to start learning our first song, our first real song that's not in the book. So you need to get your Power Rock paper if you were able to print it out. So I'm sharing one on the screen, but you should pick one that's already listed in the module, that there's either one with the note names written in, or if you don't need note names written in, you just get a blank copy, which is perfect. If for some reason your printer is broken or you don't have a printer, you're going to need to open it in another tab right now. So click on the Power Rock link that you would like to use and be following along in that tab. If you have a printed one, you might want a pencil because we always like to write on our music in pencil. All right, once we have all our things ready, let's take a look. I'm going to be looking at it on my screen. And of course, when we get a new song, we always need to check, just like in our book, where is the end? Is it 2 lines long? Is it longer than that? I'll give you a hint. This one's a whole page. So let's scroll down and see if we can find the double bar. Now, this bells part got cut off a little bit. Yours probably says the letters that are up here. but I do see the double bar here, okay? The next thing we always want to check out is how many measures are there? Now, there's a little hack to this. You don't need to count all of them. Look very closely. Every measure has a number. The computer's already put the numbers in. There's even some numbers with a square around it. That's called a rehearsal number, and that gives us a place to start if we're not going to start at measure 1. So no, you don't have to count all of them. I'm going to scroll all the way down. Now, unfortunately, the only scanned version of this song is what I had in my computer, which is the bottom of this bells part is cut off. So on yours, I wrote in the notes for like the bottom line, but we can count from here: 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 measures. Not short, but it actually goes by really fast. Okay, and we're going to move back up to the top. So we always want to check our time signature so we know how to count and how to tap our feet. So I see the 4-4. Now here's the deal, guys. This beginning part, it's not playing. It's foot stomping and clapping. So we don't need to practice that just yet. That's the easy part. Let's move our eyes down to where we see square 13. Okay, square 13, it literally says the word play, which is pretty good indication that before that you weren't playing. But now we're playing. So right now we're going to try to figure out the notes from 13 all the way down to 21. So let's just say the notes for 13, 14, 15, 16, and the first note of 17. Here we go, saying the notes for number 13, measure 13 in Power Rock. 1, 2, say the notes. B flat, C, 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 B flat, C, C, B flat, C, 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 F, E flat, C, B flat, C. Good, stop right there. Okay, a couple things we want to notice. There's a ton of C, right? There's like a million billion C's. You know why? The song is in the key of C minor. That's why we were practicing our minor scale. Yes, there is B flat in the song, but C is the most important note. Okay, the other thing we want to think about is how we want to do our sticking. Because I'm sitting down and looking at the screen with you guys, I don't have my bells out. But for our sticks, I don't care if you go B, C, 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 or if you like to start crossed, B, C, C, C. I would actually start crossed because I can see that the F, E flat, C, B, C, you would want to have on your right hand. But if you want to start right, left, left, or left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, right, 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 you just got to hit 16 with your right hand to start. So let's give it a try really slow. We're going to play 13, stopping on the first note of 17. Now, if you realize, ooh, maybe I should have taken a copy with the letters written on it, and you printed a copy with no letters, you can still write the letters. That's okay. Or you can go and print another one. That's okay, too. So I'm going to play clarinet with you guys because that's what I have on my lap right now. Let's do 13, 14, 15, 16, first C of 17. Here we go. Think about your sticking. You cannot use one hand for this song. It's too fast. Okay, so we're going to go like this speed. B flat, C, C, C. Try that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and play. Cool. Stop and just look at 16. This is why I like there's little numbers. We can actually just look at one measure number. 16 looks like it's going to be a scale, but then it's not. A note is missing. So it's not your 5-note scale. It happens to be 4 notes. F, E flat, C, B flat. Da-na, da-na. Can I hear those notes in 16? Let's tack on the first note of 17 too. So we'll go F, E flat, C, B, C. Let's try it. 16 and 17. 1, 2, ready, and go. Again, ready, go. I think that's the hardest part. The rest is just C's and B's. Okay, let's say it from 17 to 21. Now, if we're doing 17 to 21, that means you stop at 21. You don't have to. You don't have to play 21. Also, we'll notice there's some numbers in a square here, right? 13's in a square, 21's in a square. That means a new part of the song starts. It also means I have to do something special as your conductor with my hands, and we'll go over that once we know the song a little better. Let's say the notes, 17 to 21. I'll point with my cursor. You can point with your finger or your mallet. 1, 2, say the notes. C, rest. C, next line. B flat, C, C, B flat, C, C, G, F, E, C. Okay? A little bit funky with the sticking in measure 19, but not that bad. Let's try it. 17 to 21, playing. Here we go. 1, 2, 17. Rest. Next line. Now, if that's still fast for you, that's okay. You should pause and go at your own speed, but I'm trying to give you an idea of what's a good speed to go for the recording. You are just recording 13 to 21 for me this week, so let's play that whole thing together. You can go a little slower because I'm not asking you to use a metronome this week, and I'm not asking you to play along with the track. Now, I gave you the track just so you can hear how the song goes, but that's too fast for the first week. So that's just to check it out. It's not to use for your recording. Here we go, 13 to 21. Good luck. Get your sticks set. I like right hand over B flat, left hand over C, like you're going to play a B flat scale. That to me feels the best, but you can do it however you like. Here we go. 1, 2, 13, go. Rest. Next line. Now you might have noticed I actually played one wrong note. I played the first note of 16 wrong because I was looking at some other measure and put the wrong fingers down. So we want to make sure, I need to make sure that I'm actually looking at where I'm playing so that I'm playing the right notes for you guys. But I think you got it, and you're going to record for me 13 to 21, and I can't wait to see your videos.